Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Loui Answers Your Questions. And today's questions are related to this video, right here. Alright, and having said that, we're going to start answering questions because the questions have already been questioned. So, first question comes from Patty. Patty says, "Here today, gone tomorrow." Haha. As always, Lewis, this was a beautiful video. Thank you very much. A child's question: what is high production? This is high production video. Thanks for sharing. Yes, that's Ryder. I think it's Ryder. I always confuse their names. Donald, Ryder. I forgot. I forgot his name. I think it's Ryder. Maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Sorry, Danny. Maybe if you see the video, maybe you can opine. They're Danny's kids, and he's every time. It never fails, folks. Every single time. Spielberger goes ahead of us like he always does, and he's filming, he's laying on the ground, getting all kinds of different angles, and then we go walking. We're supposed to act normal, supposed to be good actors, right? We're supposed to act normal, and the kid every single time, he instead of just walking past the camera, he's like, imagine that's the camera, and he's like, "What's high production?" Kid, get your eyes off the camera and act normal. Act, it's supposed to be acting, right? Yes. And so, every single time, never fails. 3 years in a row, the kid, "Oh, look at the camera over there!" Ah! So, kid, next time, you and I are going to have a talk, face to face. Okay? Yes. Preferably without your mother around, and a lake I can throw you into. Well, second thought, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. But it's high production, kid. Next time, I'm gonna give you a script ahead of time, and you follow the script. I know you're just a kid. It doesn't matter. Lots of kids are good actors. Never hurts to start young. So practice, kid. Practice. It's high production. All right. Having said that, I'm just joking, folks. Joking around. He's a good kid when he's not talking. Just joking. He's a good kid when he's not talking. Joking again, folks. I'm just joking. Just joking, Danny. Just joking. The next question comes from another funny one. From Y'all Gone Mad. Says, Jerry 3, Lou 0. Jerry gets 3 points, 1 for non-organic hot dog juice, 1 for bowling game, 1 for better beard. What? Go Jerry? What? Wait a minute. I won a bowling game also. I demolished the competition. My beer looks a lot better. I'm not combing my beer all the time either. And and what else? And my hot dogs being organic, that's got to be worth at least 10 points against Jerry's disgusting non-organic hot dogs. So there. If anybody's gone mad, you gone mad. Oh, you already have it in the name, so you gone mad. That's all I got to say. All right, next question. Next question comes from Jerry himself, and this is he was responding to somebody else. Always getting interrupted. Let me put this on mute. Actually, I'm going to put it on airplane mode so I don't get interrupted. So Jerry was responding to Alan, aka Escape Artist, and he said, it's Blogger Canyon Alan was asking, where was that location with the mountains and all that. So Jerry said it's Blodgett Canyon Overlook. The hike is about a 2 or 3 on a 1 to 10 scale. We only do the easy ones when Loui is involved because, you know, folks, this abuse that I get when I go over there to Montana, no lake, no palm trees, no resort, nothing, potholes all over the grass, uneven terrain, junkyard all over the place, machines working near me. You know, it's like I'm back to work, trucks running around, you know, all this abuse, and then other stuff that's put on my door handles, right? You've seen that. I think this calls for revenge. The revenge of the revengeful shall be more revengeful than the revenge of the revengeful. There you go. It's probably Jerry running around. Jerry, be quiet. Unbelievable. But yes, Jerry. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud because now he's going to know that something is up. So I shouldn't have said anything, darn it. If you folks don't tell him anything, and Jerry, if you see this, I was just kidding. I was kidding. Okay, let's go to the next question. Something more serious, I hope. That was funny. That's not more serious. Just Josephina Counts says, that was funny about the investigative group. The only thing is I've heard they are a little weird, LOL. The cooking and all that looks rather how you might imagine the pioneers did things, but with different clothing and wagons. Those are some gorgeous mountains back there. Our God is an amazing artist. Something really interesting you might like, read Ecclesiastes 10:2. When you get lost, that's the way we should go. Wish everybody knew that. Shalom. Well, Josephine, shalom. And yes, the investigative group is, how should I put it mildly, untrustworthy, unreliable, and that's just to put it mildly. I don't think the majority of Americans believe them anymore, so that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, I'm not gonna leave it at that. You know, you can't in any country in the world, much less the United States, but in any country in the world, you cannot have, you just can't, not for long, you can't have two justice systems. You can't have a justice system for some people and a justice system for the rest of everybody else. You just can't have that. Justice has to be equal for all. Either it's equal for all or it's not. And at some point, people will get fed up with it. You just can't have that. It just, you know, just pisses everybody off. To be frank, it just pisses everybody off because there's no justice. When justice is not equal, there's no justice. And now I'm going to leave it at that before I keep going, because I'll save stuff like that for Breakfast with Loui. Right now I'm just answering questions. This wasn't a question, but I'm going to leave it at that. Then about the mountains and about the mountains. What about the mountains? Oh yeah, the pioneers and all that. Yes, cooking. I mean, that's one of the reasons I do I do what I do. Well, I don't do what I do just so I can be outside cooking and looking like the pioneers. I do what I do because this is my home, and I don't want to be in the Northeast when it's cold in the winter, so I go to where the land is free. In the Northeast, there's no BLM, there's no national forest, very little national forest. There's state forest, but it's not the same. You can't go there just like that. You know, you have to register. Maybe you can go for free. Some places you can go for free, but a lot of places you have to pay, and even the places you can go for free, you have to register. I don't want to be dealing with that, you know, registering with the government. And I like to go out west because there's plenty of space, there's less people, plenty of open space, like I said, and you can be there for free. And some places, even on BLM, there's no enforcement. People go there and they stay there for months at a time, and that's the way it is. I mean, if others do it and they go there and they stay there for months at a time, why can't I do it? You know. So yeah, I will, if the time calls for it, I will go there in one of those places that I know, and I'll stay there a few months if I have to, if I don't want to travel too much. If, for example, the gas prices keep going up and I don't want to be traveling around too much. But aside from that, you know, you go 14 days here and 14 days there, and before you know it, the winter is over, and back through Montana again. Look, I just did a whole thing around the country just like a couple seconds. Wow, I'm going back to work already. Jeez, I better slow down a little. All right, so yeah, it's so, and of course, an added benefit of camping in the wilderness is that you can cook outside and enjoy. And it's a lot of times I do it because I enjoy the process. It's much easier for me to cook breakfast or dinner or lunch right here in my van. I have everything right here. I don't have to take anything out. It is a chore taking all the things I need outside the van, but I do it because I enjoy the process. So it's an enjoyable process where you build a fire and then you cook outside, and you're out there in fresh air, cooking and eating, and then you have to bring everything back in. But you know, that's besides the point. It's very enjoyable to do that. And if it's a little cool, you can stay by the fire, and you can basically have a fire a whole day if you want to. So yeah, it's very, very enjoyable. Aside, of course, we don't have wagons, but maybe at some point, if things go the way they go, we will be traveling around in wagons. You know, maybe I'll get a couple horses to pull my van. You know, who knows where this is going. So 2 more questions. The next one is from Rick S. Thanks to Jerry and his family for showing us all the beautiful scenery that surrounds his home. Truly breathtaking. I envy them. Yes, Jerry has a beautiful view. All the way around, he's got mountains on both sides of where he lives, and it's absolutely beautiful. Very beautiful, those mountains. Especially the ones overlooking towards Idaho. Beautiful, breathtaking. And he's got national forest on both sides. It doesn't take long to drive and get to national forest and camp somewhere there if you want, or go for hikes, or park somewhere and go into the interior and just go for a week hiking and camping. So it's truly beautiful over there. Really love the place. Of course, I could do with a nice lake and all that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Although I choose a lake, but you know what I mean. The last question is from Todd Debick, and we're going to end on a good note. All right. How come Todd's comment is not over here? Can you put Todd's comment over here, please? Why? Sorry, folks. Why not? He says he doesn't feel like it. He says there's no more room here. There's room. Look all this room here. Put it right here. Thank you. Leave it. So Todd Debick says, enjoy watching every single one of your videos, Louis. Safe travels. Todd, thank you very much, Todd. Really appreciate it. Okay, now you can take it away. Thank you. Thank you very much, Todd, and I appreciate it. I want to purposely leave that last comment to the end because it's really nice. Spielberger puts a lot of work into the video, so it's nice when someone appreciates the effort that he puts into the videos. So Todd, thank you very much. Also, thank you to all of you that watch and like the videos. And they are what they are. It's my life travels, or the travels that I live doing traveling. It's the do we have a script for that? We don't have a script for that, folks. So it's the travels that I do when I travel, when I film. When I don't have a script, I get lost, folks. So I apologize for that. Until next time, folks, I will see you around.